Good evening. How is everybody tonight? It's pretty cold here, and it's been really cold across the United States, like snowing in places that don't usually see snow, and then lots of snow, like more snow in places that do have snow. And my sweater reminds me of this little comic that I saw, I think is so funny. And it shows this girl, and she's wrapped up in a red blanket, and she's calling her work, and she says to her boss, "Hey, I can't make it in today because I'm cold." Hangs up the phone. I thought, you know what? That's actually kind of a valid excuse to give for not going into work, that you're cold. I know that in my past, I've had some really interesting experiences at work. Well, one of them has to do with temperature, and it makes me think of this. Okay, so I worked at this place once, and the cooler was out, and I said something about it, and the gal just said, I mean, it was hot. It was really hot in my office space. And her response, my boss, was, "Well, take off your sweater." And I said, "But I did take off my sweater, and it's still hot in here." And then the next year, it was really cold, and the heater was broken, and it was freezing. And I had my coat on, and I called the same boss down to my room, and she said, "Well, just do like do like the other people do." Excuse me. Do like the other people do. Wear two coats, or get like a portable heater and put it underneath your desk. Like, I really want to get in trouble for arson, like burning up my workplace. No. It's not a really good idea to put a portable heater under a wooden desk. That's not what I was going to talk to you about tonight. I was thinking about something earlier, and I can laugh about it now, but it definitely was not funny at the time. And this is a good reminder to us that we should always be nice to people, even if it's someone that we don't know. So several years ago, we had a secret pal program at my work. And as you know, I love to go to yard and estate sales. And so I went to, that's where I found a lot of the stuff, really lovely items. I went to some estate sales and yard sales, and I found things, excuse me, that were brand new in the box, in the packaging. And I also found some lovely vintage items. And so I would buy them for my secret pal. And this is how catty women can be. I'm sorry, but women can be very catty. Drop a comment below. I'd like to know your stories about catty people. Anyway, listen to this. You're not going to believe this. So I'd always get this gal really nice things. So I had another adult. You won't believe that these are adults. This adult person who worked with me. She went and told this other person, "Hey, you know what? Miss Robbie is your secret pal, and she's been getting all of your stuff from yard and estate sales." Like, what difference does it make if it's brand new or really beautiful items? Does it make a difference? I don't think so. And also, you can buy nicer things at estate sales, church sales sometimes, and even yard sales than you can find at the Dollar Tree, which is where most people get their secret pal stuff. So anyway, let me get to my point. So we had this big reveal, a day of the big reveal, and everybody was in this one room, and my secret pal, she was mad at me because I would get a lot of her stuff. She found out through the grapevine from this other gal that I would get a lot of her stuff at yard sales and estate sales. And I bought her some beautiful things. Beautiful. And you know what she gave me? She gave me a sack, and she knew I like jewelry. And she goes, "Hey, here's some really nice jewelry in here for you." And I said, "Oh, thanks." I put my hand in, and I pulled it out, and my hand was covered in blood. I kid you not. I should have turned this person in, and now the kind of person that I am today, I would have turned her in, but I didn't. What she had done is, to get back at me for getting her things from yard and estate sales, is she had taken like a bottle and broken it into, I don't know how many hundreds of pieces, and poured it into the sack, and then handed me the sack. And when I put my hand in, my hand was cut. And yeah, that happened at work. I won't say where because it was several years ago, but that's pretty bad. So, be nice to people. And if you hear that someone is getting your gift from an estate or a yard sale, at least be grateful that they're putting some thought into it.